332 wood consumed by furniture, 354 being brought by the woodcutter here. And even this one still active, 663 this last year. I think we're okay wood-wise. It might be a little bit iffy currently. Maybe. We'll keep a loose eye on that. I think I might have to still do some manual queuing for the wood. But I'm thinking I can combine. Well, not really combine. I already got rid of the one animal farm over there. So I'm thinking I might just expand this one that I've got to pound out as much animals and also meat as I can to keep up with the leather as well. The leather, which I think we're still maybe possibly setting to sell. We are okay to just refurnish. I think so. We're gonna expand it because I've got 63 spare animals. Like, holy shit. 74. Was 28. So we're looking at like 80 to 90, I think it'd be pretty fine. Considering we're still going to be getting some livestock, it'd be nice to be a little bit ahead of. Yeah, I think that's fine. And just the one gate, it's a bit whatever. And then we can staff it with probably more than just 4 people, and that'll hopefully be a decent amount of the meat supply. Just have that as just like a big mega farm, basically. And then I'd like to have, instead of hunters, I'd like to have smaller farms, I think. If I get a little living community, they get like a little animal farm and produce some of their own meat there that way alongside fish. And there's just a little less hauling we have to do for the meat and stuff, so then they can have their own canteen / restaurant, and it's hopefully enough for them. They're still working on that. So with that, and if our furniture is in decent shape, I'm not entirely convinced furniture is set up okay. I might have to take furnishings out of people's houses because we're currently out even. We've been basically out for a little while, in fact. So I think we I think we take out furniture from their houses so we can stockpile some of that, and then we can build another research thing, get some more nerds in, and then from there, probably just make the jump to Sithilon. Since that's sitting over there, that's ready, we can get in the new group of people and put them to work in the mines. Currently 51. 2 unemployed, 53 unemployed. It's climbing. There's a lot of odd jobbers going on currently. Not all of them are going to be put in the fishery and farm. Put them in the Sithilon mine. They've already got some storage. They're full up on rations over here. That's whatever though. Full up on rations, no meat. They're getting bread. Some poor asshole is hauling bread way over here. Poor guy. Yeah, the fish, I don't think. I do kind of wonder if I can, like, make my own little fishing lake. We just dig out enough. Did we get, like, a little bit of... a little bit of fish in there automatically? Is it just raining fish or something into our lakes? I don't know. But probably need some more houses in here, too. I'll go for that and get them ready for some more proper work. We'll go houses too. Yeah. It's a little bit of a mess. They'll be fine with it. Eatery. Can service how many? 31. 31 available. Capacity 123. I think that's fine. It's already like a third of the colony. It's a pretty big eatery. I intended this to be something of a notable community, not just for the coal mine, but also for the sithilon one day. And eventually also helping... probably not helping Mine South. That's actually way down there. More sithilon, though. And then there's just, yeah, stone. Stone, stone, stone. Tons and tons of stone. How's this going? Still working on it. How's this still working on it? Alright, speed up, speed up! Let's go! Get this made! I can't help but notice our bread store is climbing. Like, kind of a lot. Over 1,000 meat, 1,500 rations, 250 fruit still. Yeah. 900 bread. It was just 800 a minute ago when I started talking about it, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely feed people multiple times per day. That's for sure. And I'm gonna get a couple houses down here as well. Just to make sure there's a bit of home space for people. Not that we start running into a bit of a homeless problem, because this fishery is going to house quite a few people. Or at least it potentially can, and who knows how many more fisheries I get, even. I'm just, like, the fishing down here, I don't really know how they're going to go about accessing this lake. If I have a really long fishery across the coast, does it keep in mind homelessness regarding the furthest out tile? Or is it just, like, averaging the coordinates to find a sort of a middle point, and it's just like, that's the goal that we're going towards, and if we live X far away from it, then we're gonna be homeless next to it. I don't really know how the constraints work exactly. We're probably not gonna find out, because I'd rather play it safe than sorry. These farms are... yeah, pretty much no problem. They're already finishing up. And boom, just as night falls. Yeah, we're good with that. Wheat stockpile, we're basically out. But this is, no, yeah, we still need to do tending and all that. We're still just tilling for a few days. So bakery is actually still, even with these two farms, this bakery, still getting through all of that wheat. It's nuts. That is crazy. Although this didn't really get like a proper harvest, I suppose. We're still looking at +0. It hasn't actually been long enough. I thought more time had gone by than it actually had. So we'll still see on that. To be determined. And 15 fishers. I'll bump that up to 23. And see what happens. They're just now finishing that. Don't auto-employ. We can have up to 42 herders. Okay, yeah, no. I'll go with 12? Let's say 12. And I'm gonna bump us up to 350 because I need some nerds soon. And presumably also wood cutting. If I don't want to continuously manually chop down trees, which we do need to do again. It's just, it's not difficult doing this, but I don't know how long I can get away with doing it this way. And also, if I forget to do it, then we're in trouble. Just kind of clear out a lot. I don't think we care too much about trees. Like, I don't think they emit awe. There's a research that I can do that I can, like, put down, like, a grassy, like, kind of filler thing, which inspires awe or whatever, but I don't think we care about it too much, and it also costs research points, so I just, like, super don't care about it. But there's the wood for the furniture to continue eating. I don't remember when I maxed this, but the wood consumption's really not that bad. I expected it to be quite a lot worse. Furniture is fairly chill. And you're still getting through the ore. Man, we got a lot of pots. Where is ore? Oh, there it is, 66 of it. So we're running a bit low. I'll keep it just to one guy. Charcoaler. The bakery at some point will need it, but not yet. So for the moment, that's okay. We're still gaining in charcoal. We're not using very much of it at all. Pottery, we're absolutely climbing on. We're almost full. In fact, that is just going straight up. I don't think that is something that I can throw into houses. No, I cannot. So I'm gonna say one potter. Does it sell maybe? Pottery. That's cotton. That's ration. Yeah, some of our excess rations we're selling. We got 9 of them for sale. Oh. Yeah, pottery's $6 per. That ain't that bad. Cotton, we're not getting much. I'm gonna switch this over to pottery. Since I don't need that much, we're not using it as like a constant consumption. It's really just like a furniture item. We'll say half. Currently we'll sell 144 of them. And then pottery dudes can keep doing what they're doing. Pottery versus clay. Yeah, fairly we'll say that's steady. It was decreasing. I think I added like 1 or 2 more workers to it. It seems to be fairly steady. Authorizing up to 350. We have 355 somehow. Go 375. Okay. So we got 38 people down. I feel like I should have more. More odd jobbers, but maybe warehouses are doing weird stuff. All right, another research lab. Building it on top of some stone. There's still stone over there I haven't gotten, like, ugh. I don't care. Do all that with, yeah, stone. 135 stone, which I need to get more of. 39 furniture, which we're good on, and 75 wood, which we're good on. For a medium-sized lab. I don't know, it's an extra 1.8 thousand knowledge we can get, if I'm reading that right, which would be really nice. Is that really... Yeah, that is just this building. That's... Seems like so much. But if that's what it is, that's what it is. I could make it like 1 smaller, actually. If I... Ooh, actually, that'd be pretty okay too. You know what? I like that. I like that. Let's do that. And then I can still make it 1 smaller. Save a little bit more. 120 stone now. Go for it. It's a little bit cramped, a little bit tight, but that's how it goes. And then with that research, we only need like 500 more. We don't need that many more nerds working, and then we'll be good with that. This we could possibly expand as well if we get stone underway. We're currently dropping 100 stone on this though per year. Ugh. All right. I'm gonna get more miners. 20 more. 20 more. We'll see. And then I probably just need, like, I don't know, 6 more people working on the research or something like that. I don't think I need that much. Food is still hanging in there. It is not bad. This wheat farm, we're still working on that. It hasn't been nearly long enough yet. The days are like an odd mix of slow and fast. It's really difficult for me to keep track of it. Also gonna build a really small warehouse here for just fish, because this warehouse is kind of far-ish away for that. And well, this will just be dedicated fish, because if I fish out this entire lake, it's gonna be a little bit of something going on there as far as fish generation goes, and that run seems a little bit long to me, so there is a solution for now. It can always be widened, but for now I don't have that much going on. I don't have that much stone to make it much bigger at all. I did realize also the size at which I was building some things and not staffing them. In my head I was thinking like, I'll make it X big so that I can one day staff it to have like 20 people in, but for now I just need like 4 or 5. But the process of adding on the furniture to increase the efficiency of that building at that time at that size was way too much. So like, I'm trying to be a little more cautious, I guess, of that. Where if I'm only going to be staffing, you know, 3 or 4 people in there, I don't need that much, like what I did with this. I'm not staffing that many people in. It's like 100% staffed with just the 3. Even if it could have 20 people in there somehow, I'd still just have 3 or 4. So by doing that, I used way less material to build this thing. And while it is cool to be future-proof, to some extent, it gets to a certain point where we're using so many resources on something. And it slows us down too much, I feel. Alright, this business. We'll bump that up a little bit more again since I got the bodies for it. I'm curious how many people I actually need for this laboratory. 20 there, 17 there for... yeah, so like 10. 10 or so. And then tools in there will be a neat thing. I was going to go for tools for efficiency, but I think I'd go for the sithilon first. I don't know, I haven't 100% decided yet. It is only 600 for that, 900 for the sithilon. Because when we get sithilon and we get a stockpile of it, we can trade it, we can sit on it, people will be super happy because they love sithilon. I can throw sithilon into their homes, and they'll love that, and then it's just like all of our happiness problems fixed. I don't have to worry about doing like, you know, law or really cool arenas and pavilions and stuff like that. It's just, they got sithilon ore in their house. They got cool leg lamps made of sithilon, and they're like, oh, life is great. And you know what? I don't blame them. That sounds awesome. I wish I had a leg lamp made of sithilon. And then one day we can think about maybe possibly doing some health. little bit of healthcare. Maybe. Maybe. One dude homeless up here. Yeah, I can expand that neighborhood. That's a thing that we can do. We can also get maybe a... I can't see anymore. A sort of a side street going on. Just keep on with houses. Then zoom, straight across, because look at that, they're cutting across anyway, these jerks. And then we still have enough room to use that stone mine if we want to go so far with that. And up here is still disabled, right? Because I didn't want to bother with housing. Yeah. Yeah, it's still disabled. So like this, like I made it so big and it can house so many people. Up to 29. But I would never staff 29 there. So it doesn't need to be that big. But because I've made it so big, I need really big furniture to improve the efficiency of it. It's just a waste of materials. Until we can actually use it proper. And then, yeah, when I get some more manpower, we can mine out some homes up there and Turn that into a secondary mining colony. Like this guy. Speaking of, are you... Yeah, you're okay for housing. Laboratory's done. I will say just 10 for the moment. We'll see how that goes. Still leaves me with 5 odd jobbers, which isn't very much, but yeah, it is what it is. I have 17,000 money. We're not importing anything yet, right? No. Oh yeah, I have the second import depot as well. Oh wait, no. Import depot two. Oh, you're 2 separate. Right. I knew that. What are you exporting? You're the leather. Right. Okay. I still have 4 spare animals? Hold on. Jesus crabbiny. I still have 4 spare animals. Okay. Well, that's fine. And then we can start doing some smaller farms and I can just be like, slaughter them and just like, bang, meat. And that can just be for the little local areas or something. So this is mostly just a big breeding pit of Auroch. That, if that makes sense. I'm tempted to auto-employ, but I don't think it'll handle that right. Not sure. It's just one of those things where it's like, I can imagine the workload always being 100%. Like, unless they're not tending it all in one day. But daily tending's doing fine, so... I guess it's like farms, except there's just no, like, overall thing that it's contributing to. It's just, can you do all the tending in one day? And our answer is... quite yes. And I have no idea how the entries are doing. I turned off the notifications for that. Out of sight, out of mind. Unless people are dying, in which case... rip. We got a graveyard. It takes definitely longer than a farm to do the daily tending for the animals. But it looks like we're okay. Without a whole lot of room to spare. But yeah, we are okay. I'll give you 2 more. Just to make sure, if one dude uses the toilet a bit longer one day, then we don't have a problem. Eateries, services, we're still looking good. Eatery 2 is not doing so hot with the food. Why is that? Why are you having such a problem with that? Where's... Okay, stuff's being stored there. It's just a bit of a run for it all, I suppose. Right. I'll take out a couple furnitures because I don't see us using so much furniture, and also a wood. We're gonna give you a little extra bread, fish, and rations. How about, since rations are very quickly growing and the meat not so much. I think we're finally starting to consume meat. We've just got 7 food days now. Are we counting this wheat field? Okay. It's just been harvested. We made 739. On top of that guy's 800 or so. It's all being stored here. We can store 3,000 wheat here. So that's not a problem. Bakery's just going nuts trying to consume it all. We'll see how much of this they get done. That's our bread surplus though, coming in. It comes in waves. Whereas the fish and meat is hopefully something a bit more steady. And then rations just... I don't know. What's that? A wrongful death. Somebody starved? Why? Why would you do that? Do I really need to put a small eatery down there for you too? Is that really necessary? Man, I really don't wanna. Well, it's a little side street, so we'll just we'll just do it like that, I suppose. Yeah, screw it. We're auto-employing here, so like they should stay stocked. I think we might want to go through and start doing fetch. Like, get it and bring it over. But these fishermen, what do you have there? What is that? That a bunch of fruit? What are you doing? Returning resources. Yeah, 5 apples. Oh, yeah, probably just loose gathering that we found out in the boat. I'm wondering if this one dude is like a massive fluke or what. Cause I mean, it's so far away. Wait. Ah, okay. Massive fluke. It's a deranged guy. It's fine. They don't count. Everything's... I do feel like the warehouses are a little bit just low on food, though. Like... There's nothing stored here, which means the eatery is not getting anything, so I'm thinking I might want to have a bit more fetch going on, because you are a stockpile for bread. You don't really need that much bread, though. Like at all. So we could say fetch bread and meat and fish, really. I mean, just a crate. Just one crate. What about you? Same deal. You are down south. You don't need to fetch, and you've also got a lot of storage for bread. Upwards of 1,000 bread. I'll take away a bit of grain, because that is more grain than we can handle, and there's some more crates for that. Ha ha. I will also say fetch some wood, just a bit of it though. This is the cave colony, where you will just have one crate of each of those. Fetch. Because otherwise, if I give you like more crates than you need, like 8 crates, and I say fetch, you're going to be pulling from the entire empire to overfill this one thing. So just one crate, I'm hoping will be fine. So our production needs to be able to produce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 crates worth of stuff, which is a lot. I think fish fetching is going to be a bit broken. That was you. Warehouse number 6 is all just one crate. This is the northern area. We'll just say fetch 1 on all of those. Warehouse number 7. Should probably name these things. You are a very small thing. Right, yeah, you were hunting into ration making is pretty much all you were. You're where most of our rations are stored. Right. And this guy, which we've just done. It is... whoops. All 6. That's it. That's all it is. It is just fish storage. No. Warehouse. Fish. I guess I don't need to call it warehouse. Fish lake. Fish. That's all it is. This is industry. Warehouse number 1 is catch-all. Kinda. This is Eastern. Bear with me here. I know what it means. This is Central, but like central-ish. Because really you're, well, you're southern. You're the wheat house. So we'll call it wheat and bread. Because that's what that area is known for. This is East Cave. And warehouse 7 is Far East. Well, no, this is the ration house. There, it's named. You can't tell me it's not named. I'll not remember what any of that means in a bit. So it goes. Our employment has sort of shit the bed a little bit. I didn't throw too many in that. Did I renovate something and did it like... Oh, the warehouses, since I set everything to fetch and all that, I suppose maybe that's what that is. That might be that.